All right, guys, I have some bad news, some good news, and some more bad news, unfortunately. So the first piece of bad news is that I received a copyright strike on my channel. For people who don't know, if you receive 3 of those, your channel is terminated. No ifs and buts about it. However, the good news is that I already submitted a counter notification to have those 3 videos that gave me the 1 copyright strike to be reinstated, but that will take about 10 business days. And what were those 3 videos? Well, that's going to lead into this last piece of bad news is the Chainsaw Man live reaction videos. Yes, I actually got a copyright strike for a live reaction to Chainsaw Man. So what did I do? Just to be safe, and unfortunately for a lot of people who enjoyed those, right, who don't watch the live streams when they happen, I just nuked all of them because I cannot risk that. Lo and behold, Shueisha once again is coming after your boy. But unfortunately, am I going to keep a live reaction video that's already 1 month old, 3 months old for Shueisha to use as ammunition to take down my channel? Or are we better off just nuking all the live reactions just like that? Why am I talking about this here? Well, because if I don't talk about it here and I'm not allowed to upload more videos in the next 2 to 3 weeks, all of you will now know why. Here's the thing. If I receive a second copyright strike before the first one is lifted, I will not be able to upload videos at all. Something tells me that Shueisha is going to come after my Dandadan videos next, because there's obviously manga panels shown with that. And now that you know how this all wraps around the Chainsaw Man stuff, I'm gonna have to play it safe. With these next chapter reviews, probably not really show a manga panel whatsoever, which now makes these videos a little bit more lackluster if you ask me. But we'll go ahead and talk about that in the live reaction that I will post later on today. But now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start this chapter with the aging devil sensing Pochita's imminent approach and offers a desperate contract to the nearby public safety members, including Fumiko. Surrender their bodies to be used as weapons in exchange for protection from Pochita's wrath. Driven by fear, they accept. So, okay, here we go. Option number 1 for public safety. You can be used as pawns by me, the aging devil, or you can be eaten alive and erased from existence forever from Pochita. Pick your poison. This is absolutely a horrible situation for all those members to be in, including Fumiko. And there's a lot more happening with Fumiko's character that I'm disappointed in. I mean, hell, I know most of us are just not a fan of Fumiko at this point. Anyway, I digress. The aging devil first sacrifices all public safety members' nails, leaving Pochita in half. Watching their comrades suffer in agony, Aging acknowledges the brutality of their methods, but remains resolute. And you can tell Fujimoto just loves to draw Pochita just getting ripped apart, because all these instances throughout the chapter when you see Pochita just decimated and ligaments torn off one after the other, it looks pretty gnarly. But also I find it very interesting how a lot of people in public safety, including Fumiko herself, is saying, don't worry about us, use us, please use us, right? They're really in a catch-22. I don't know how they're really going to survive, and if they survive, at what cost, right? And I do like the parallels that, you know, Makima had no problem using people directly or indirectly, and now we see public safety again with Makima gone, and we still don't even really know who's running public safety at the very top. A lot of people were saying Kishibe, but where the hell is Kishibe? It's like they know even being used as a pawn seems more befitting of a death than what is to come, right? And what is Fumiko even alluding with that? Well, the Nostradamus prophecy, which I'm glad we finally got a reference to that. Again, it's nice to hear that, hey, the prophecy is a thing. It's right around the corner. And while Fumiko admits that all the Chainsaw Man wannabes and Yoru and Asa are wrecking Tokyo, she still believes in this theory that mankind can evolve with Chainsaw Man's powers and the age of humans will continue, right? And what is that referencing? The piece of information that we got last week, right? People don't die, they end up turning into trees. And I was a bit harsh last week saying, is this gonna go anywhere, yes or no? I was leaning on no, but to see Fumiko say here, like, hey, what is the next human evolution of mankind if we get sacrificed as pawns? I'm really curious to see how this plays out, and maybe, who knows, Fumiko will play it out exactly. But man, for Fumiko to say, yeah, aging devil, use this to be eaten by Chainsaw Man, I can't really tell if this is the last time we're going to see Fumiko. And whether your opinions of Fumiko is good or bad, I just still don't like, as of right now anyway, that we didn't really see who she was contracted with. Maybe she wasn't contracted with anyone, but she was a part of Yoshida's like group, or at least like Yoshida had Fumiko look after Denji at one point earlier in the series. So if this is really the tail end of Fumiko, because at some point, and let's just go ahead and jump to it, where the aging devil ends up now sacrificing public safety's livers to slow down Pochita, we see Fumiko just coughing up a lot of blood. And if a human doesn't have a liver, then they're basically dead. So is this the end of Fumiko? Yes or no? And if this truly is the end of Fumiko, do you guys think she lived up to her potential? Was there really potential with Fumiko's character? So anyway, while Fumiko begs the aging devil to continue fighting, Pochita regenerates almost instantly, aided by Denji, who is feasting off the tree-like beings in Aging's realm. So this is the perpetual motion machine that Denji was alluding to a few chapters ago, right? That I'm going to eat to get hungry, and then when I eat the intestines of these trees, it's going to regenerate Pochita's body in the real world. And if something were to happen to Pochita in the real world, I can keep on eating these human trees to keep on regenerating, and this continues the perpetual cycle. And this is a nice callback to the Eternity Devil, right? We saw that to stop the Eternity Devil, Denji just had to keep on fighting it until one of them gave out. And unfortunately for the Eternity Devil, it just said, you know what, I just don't want to be a part of this. Just destroy me now. So as I mentioned earlier, the aging devil ends up sacrificing Fumiko's liver, decapitating the chainsaw devil, causing her to spew blood. Denji revs his ripcord, reattaching Pochita's head to his body in moments. Refusing to relent, the aging devil sacrifices the eyes of an unnamed public safety member, once again beheading the chainsaw devil as he advances. But this time, instead of regenerating, Pochita digs into his own chest, tearing out his heart. With a determined throw, he hurls his heart straight towards the aging devil's exposed chest. And this is a nice callback again to part 1, when Makima ended up using her bang attack to shoot Pochita all the way up to outer space, or out to Earth's stratosphere. And what does Pochita do to revive itself? It grabs its heart and then just throws it as fast as it can, and then it regenerates that way. So we are going to see the aging devil versus Pochita. I don't really have that much expectations, considering the aging devil wants to die, but also knows that Pochita is not going to allow it to be consumed for the sacrifices of those 10,000 children. But I still can't help but wonder, even if we see the best case scenario happen with the aging devil gone, all those public safety member agents there all erased from existence, where is Yoshida? Where is Fami? And Bdroom, for that matter? And where can we go next? I would normally say at this point, go ahead and check out the live reaction. So yes, let's talk about the live reaction. And if you don't see the live reaction, then you can just go ahead and click on the next Chainsaw Man chapter video from here. Take care, guys. Bye.